what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one right below this tang, because I don't want anything above the tang, and one below this tang on both sides.
Okay,
so what I'm going to do is... do you want to drill?
Yeah.
Okay, we never brought in the center punch to get these started so the drill bits don't walk.
Oh, I know where they are.
All right, what was your question?
Did we put the punch on?
Nope, we didn't punch that side. We punched this side and got these two in.
And it's this type of punch.
It's that type of punch, yeah. It's not a spring-loaded one. It's one you have to hit with the hammer. So.
Spring-loaded?
Yeah, there's some that you can just kind of push in and it'll pop itself, and it's spring-loaded.
Do you want one?
Yeah, it's on one of my wish lists on Amazon. Yeah, the tip just makes a mark in there so your drill bit doesn't walk around. All right, so this side's in. What I want to do first is let's test fit the trim piece.
Trim
Do
piece.
you want to grab the trim? Make sure it fits around these panhead screws. We used panhead wood screws instead of sheet metal screws because we're going into wood, and I figured the panhead would be best for support. Yeah, you get that side. I'll get this side. All right, so we got more. Even though we measured that board, we got more board showing now than we did before. Do you know why?
Why?
We just centered it, and before it wasn't centered, it was kicked out this side. So let's see what that looks like. It's closed and lights off.
Actually looks actually pretty nice.
Oh, aside from the fact you see the lighter wood behind it.
It's fine. It makes it look more custom made.
Yeah, it looks like we chipped that up messing around. So let's not chip it up too much. All right, so we'll figure it out. Hey, buddy. Let's get the trim ring off, and then we're going to mark that side, okay?
It fits? I'm going to try it out.
Okay, don't hit the side of the fireplace.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you hold it.
Okay, well, we're going to do that off camera again. Okay, so we've got the punches in. Now you're going to get the drill and drill it, right?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? And don't go into the wood too deep.
Yes.
Just cut through the metal. Nope, keep going. You'll see the wood. You'll feel it. There you go. Careful, you almost hit the glass on the front of that with the drill bit.
I can see this one. Yeah.
Okay, you got 2 screws.
Here.
That is not magnetic, no. Whoa, be careful, baby. You don't, hey.
Yes.
You don't have to squeeze the trigger as hard as possible.
It's hurting me.
You just put the trigger a little bit. Well, let's get the trim ring on there, see how it fits on all sides, and then we have to disassemble the whole thing. All right, let me see. With it all the way in, yeah, we'll run it back in again. Yeah, your side looks so much better. All right, so now we got to pull it all apart, Gabe, and run the electric.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We got under here and we put in a new residential box. I'm not a fan of the way the RVs just kind of have a plug-in outlet, which is kind of weird. They just put the wires in there and they get them pinched. So I'm going to actually screw terminals, do it all right. And I have the wires, new wire run in there. And obviously the circuit's off right now. And then I'm going to finish this up. The electrical wiring is pretty straightforward. It took me about 10 minutes to get everything wired up because I was answering a lot of questions from Gabe describing how the wires attach to the outlet and how the wires run within the system. If you guys don't know how to do that and are interested in me putting together a video of just the wiring and putting together an outlet, please comment below, let me know, and I will be glad to do that for you. All right, let's test this before we put it in. Flip that circuit back on. All right.
Lights turned on.
Yeah. All right, can you see if the red light came on the TV.
The red light's on.
All right, so that's it. That's there. All right, flip that circuit back off. I'm gonna put this box up and then cover it up.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy. All right.
Okay.
All right, there's that.
The cover on
Yeah,
the
get
cover.
Yep, I just need the screwdriver. Now,
Yes.
all the other outlets and covers in the RV are this brown color, but
Brown.
we have all these white ones from the house. All right, so that is the finished product for that. All right, let's flip the circuit back on, plug in the fireplace, and see if it works before we install everything. And we still got to tidy up these wires.
Yeah.
These will step back a little bit. So all these wires are hanging loose, and I want to get them up out of the way.
We have to clean up to test the fireplace to make sure he wired it up properly. The fireplace moved on its own because it's right here. And we're plugging it in. And I turned it on.
Good.
And it works!
TV, come on.
TV come on. And the TV came on. As you can see, the blue light.
We need to clean up all this stuff.
We have to clean up all the dust and
I want to
stuff on it.
hang those wires better under here so
And we
they're
have
not
to hang
hanging down on top of the...
wires under here that we have to hang somehow. Come on.
No, I'm just listening to you. You're doing a great job.
And
So yeah, those are...
put in the screws for the fireplace.
Yeah, well, that'll mount it into place. And then
Yes.
we have to build the shelf back down here.
And then we have to build a shelf right there. And
And-
that's our cabinet right
And if we
there.
have enough scrap materials, we're going to put a
Right there.
cabinet right here, which means we're going to have to take the mount for the TV and move it over so the
yeah.
TV would be more in the position it's in
Yes.
now, next to
Ugh.
the cabinet. So,
You're blue.
I'm blue, yeah, from that.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
from that.
all right, this is tested. Now we just got to put the other pieces back in.
Yes.
Covered in dust.
You are covered in dust, a lot of it. Ooh, it's ready.
Yep, the other Makita battery's done.
The other Makita battery is done.
So yeah, what do we do next?
Make the shelf.
Make the
clean
shelf
it out.
first? Or do we, I think we want to figure out a way to get that wiring up and out of the way so it doesn't sit on top of the...
Okay, I know what to do. Get staples and staple up zip ties.
Well, if you do that, you realize the only thing above that is this thin board here. That's the only thing above that.
oh yeah.
So we can't just staple up things. So what else? What other ideas you have?
Glue a zip tie up there and opens it up.
That's an interesting idea. It might work. But the other thing is, Daddy has a lot of that black wire loom.
Loom.
There's the corrugated thing that goes around the wire.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to go get that out of the garage, and then we'll...
And I want to show them around.
Feel free.
Okay.
I can always edit things out.
I'm going to show you around. This is our kitchen thing. We're now charging a battery. We're doing this stuff. Water bottle. That is a remote for the fireplace. It has a timer, the F for the fire, and the power, and that heat waves are for the heat. Yes, and we have a thing, and this is a table we made. So under is a stove and the fridge. This is all the places we went.
Between the time
trailer.
of filming
And this
this
is our
and
map. We only
editing
went
it,
to these
we've added 7
places.
more states to this map.